Good evening, I'm Nashika, and this is chale.news. Tonight, June 2026 just became the wettest month in Ghana's recorded history, and another storm is already on its way. Thousands of Ghanaians in South Africa are sheltering as the June 30th deadline hits, and at the World Cup, a goalkeeper nobody expected is making history. Let's get into it. Here's the number that reframes everything: 593.2 millimeters. That's how much rain fell on Ghana in June 2026, the highest single-month rainfall ever recorded in this country's history. The previous record was 420.6 millimeters set in 2002. On June 29th alone, 169.2 millimeters dropped in a single day. So yes, the drainage failed, but we also ran straight into a climate event no one had seen before. Now here's where accountability enters. Ghana has received nearly $1 billion in flood control financing since the year 2000, $723 million of that aimed at Greater Accra alone. 11 projects over 24 years, and 12 people still died in one night. A Joy News research review of World Bank and AFDB records is asking the questions that need asking. Where did the money go, and why is the Odow channel still only 40% dredged? Full breakdown on chale.news. And if you're wondering who's in charge of keeping the drains clear, the answer right now is no one. Zoomlion's government contract for daily street and drain cleaning has expired and has not been renewed. No entity is currently legally responsible for Ghana's streets. Let that sink in. Urgent warning: GMet says another storm system moving in from Benin will bring thunderstorms to coastal and inland southern Ghana tomorrow afternoon. If you're in a flood-prone area, please stay alert. Fishermen and boat operators, rough seas ahead. Avoid floodwater entirely. The Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana is warning that the floods could trigger a second crisis: cholera, typhoid, and malaria outbreaks across Greater Accra, Central, and Volta regions. Use only treated water. Stay out of floodwater. This is not over. The day Ghanaians in South Africa had been dreading is here. The June 30th anti-immigrant deadline has arrived, with tens of thousands of foreign nationals, including Ghanaians, either fleeing the country or taking shelter in embassies. Ghana's High Commission is telling citizens to stay off the streets, keep businesses closed. March and March founder Jacinta Ngobese Zuma, who once denied setting any deadline, is now openly coordinating protests across all 9 provinces. This is a live diplomatic emergency. Ghana is now facing a lawsuit at the ECOWAS Court of Justice. Oliver Barker Vormawor's firm has filed on behalf of 27 deportees, people with no link to Ghana, whom the U.S. government couldn't legally send home and somehow offloaded here. At least 60 such cases. The suit demands the government disclose its secret deal with Washington. Former MP and Gender Minister MP Adwoa Safo was attacked, reportedly with firearms, at a family event in Kwabenya. Parliament's Minority Women's Caucus has condemned the assault and is calling for full prosecution. No arrests yet. Breaking from Washington, the U.S. Supreme Court has voted 5-4 to uphold birthright citizenship, striking down Trump's executive order targeting children born to undocumented immigrants and temporary visa holders. A direct win for Ghanaians in America whose children's citizenship was at risk. Something to smile about at the pump. Fuel prices drop from tomorrow. Diesel falls by over 1.57 Ghanaian cedis per liter, LPG down nearly 24%, and petrol expected to retail around 13.36 Ghanaian cedis, down from 14.24 Ghanaian cedis. That's real money back in your pocket from July 1st. President Mahama cut the sod today for the second phase of the Sentuo oil refinery in Tema, 60,000 additional barrels per day in capacity. But the ceremony came less than 24 hours after the same facility was filmed completely submerged in floodwater. No public safety assessment has been released. Make of that what you will. A potentially landmark moment: the government is considering adopting the anti-witchcraft accusation bill, sponsored by Medina MP Francis Xavier Sosu. Local government minister Ahmed Ibrahim confirmed this to Parliament. Ghana still has no law criminalizing witchcraft accusations. If this passes, that changes. Chale Benjamin Asare entered this World Cup as a replacement, a Ghana Premier League goalkeeper called up only after Ziggy got injured. He is now ranked 6th best goalkeeper in the entire tournament, ahead of Jordan Pickford, the first Black Stars keeper to keep back-to-back World Cup clean sheets. Ghana face Colombia in the round of 32 on July 4th. The man is ready. The Black Maidens have landed in Dakar for the FIFA U17 Women's World Cup final qualifying round. 24 players, 2 wins away from making history. Follow chale.news for every update. And Gyakie is going up against Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, Olamide, and Asake at the South African Music Awards, the only Ghanaian woman in the Rest of Africa category. After midnight representing. That's your evening digest. It's been a heavy day. Stay safe out there, especially in flood-prone areas. Everything we covered tonight is at chale.news. I'm Nashika. Good night.